could go.
My name's Callum, and this is my audience, the FaceTime, and her and him. Fertilizer does no good in a heap, but a little spread around works miracles all over. Farmers are the cornerstone of America, and they don't get nearly enough credit for what they do every day, as well as the implementation of techniques that help our daily lives, such as fertilizer, which is why today I'm going to be talking about inorganic versus organic fertilizer. So you might be thinking, what exactly even is fertilizer? Well, fertilizer comes from the Latin root word fertilis, which means fruitful, which in and of itself proves that fertilizer was meant to help our lives and make our lives easier. How does it work? Fertilizer, as we know it, is a blend of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, which is an inorganic blend, but organic fertilizer is still used today, just not as prevalent as it was centuries ago. Now that we know what fertilizer is, let's go back on the history of it. Ancient history of fertilizer starts with the Egyptians and Chinese. According to GU in the article, "Will China's fertilizer use continue to decline?" he states that they knew about fertilizer centuries ago. They were using organic fertilizers such as manure, ashes, fish, seaweed, and compost. In the 18th century, scientists really started to study what plants actually eat, and they came up with new fertilizer methods such as minerals and phosphate rock. It's also important to note, at this time, organic fertilizer was still commonplace because an inexpensive version was not out yet. In the 1900s, Haber-Bosch made a nitrogen-based fertilizer that was very inexpensive and made inorganic fertilizer commonplace in this era. According to C.E. Mueller, a study by the Swedish University of Agricultural Science says organic fertilizer sustains soil health over long periods of time, but may contain harmful microorganisms that impair hygienic quality of soil. In the modern day, the fertilizer is a highly formulated blend of tailored concentration of these elements such as nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Like I said, organic fertilizer helps long-term soil health, although it may contain those bad organisms. The pros of it are that it keeps good nutrient retention, better for pets and environment, and has slow release nutrients, which is better for the environment. The cons are it is more expensive, takes longer to show the results, and can be bulky and less nutrient packed than inorganic, according to C.E. Mueller. In addition, Esther Duflo, in her address of nudging farmers in Kenya to use inorganic fertilizer, she says the stagnation of African crop yields can be solved by subsidizing inorganic fertilizer to Africa, which may be true, although they've been using organic fertilizer for centuries. The pros are that it has fast-acting results, you can tailor the nutrients, and it's cost-effective. The cons are that it can damage soil structure over time, and some inorganic fertilizers can contribute to greenhouse gas emissions. let's have a recap of what we did. We learned about what fertilizer is, that we can go to the store and get our food for the price we want. It's a luxury. It wasn't always like that. Fertilizer has been used for centuries before starting with ancient civilizations, and organic and inorganic fertilizers both have their strengths and weaknesses according. I made this quote: if farmers are the mouth that feeds us, that makes fertilizer the legs that walk us, which make it very important to society. This is my Works Cited page. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening and have a great day.